Tschinken and Stompy. Also another repeat qualifier, so Benji Fishy and Stompy both booking 2 tickets.
You know, you can use the zip line if you want to in case you need to be able to get from one place to another in a pinch. There are just so many options to be able to move around, and Stompy and Tschinken, 2 players that have already qualified for the Fortnite World Cup final. They're going to be in these lobbies looking to cause a ruckus for any of these players, and unfortunately, one of those players is Craze, who ends up going down. Putting down some shots, and
that was so gutsy.
Yeah, he's trying to just hold this up here, Monster, but this is not looking really good for him. And snags an elimination onto Zeke. There's another one down low.
No, that was a solid little push right there, catching him while he was distracted. Stompy has completely, disregarded the fact that they could have stood on the mid ground. They say, you know what, we're going to go all the way to low with the limited mats. And instead of waiting until the last moment, they go a little bit early, and now they're just putting in pressure on the low ground.
Top 6 for the duos, 8 players remaining in this game. One goes down to the bottom. The challenge is Supra.
And there's another team that jumps down. It's Virox who goes down to the E11 duo here. Kuno goes down as well, and Tschinken is back in the game with max shield here. He's on shadow bombs trying to get high ground. He's got 3 of them. One has already been used. In goes the heavy sniper. Poulter's in a box with him.
Oh, this is not looking good, but the traps have gone down into Tschinken. Did he get the connection on that? Yes, he does, and now it's going to be Trox. Trox is in a bad spot. He has the health, but doesn't have the shields. And if this goes sour, there you have it. I was going to say, if they decide to just go and challenge for the fight, that was basically going to be easy pickings with that epic pumps. But if in the off chance that they do end up in the top 4, the next place down will go to a player that is not qualified, and so on and so forth. We'll continue that pattern until it is 4 duos. Yeah, but he goes down low, and now he's playing the defensive play here, and that's going to be Julius, who pays for that one.
Oh, he's back.
He didn't get a lot of resources, but he picked up a ton of ammunition, and he gets dangled right in front. That's going to be 2 onto Edra kill. The eliminations confirm there.
Just to come through and back up Stompy here. This is a power duo. And there it is. Stompy gets another pick right there on the dual media duo. So that's just a knock. Can he get the second follow-up? He's looking the wrong way here as things kind of catch up. Stompy does get the trade. That's another win for him.
And look at Tschinken. They're gatekeeping that kid so bad, man. And that was Blaster. So unfortunate for him. That is going to be 3 duos remaining in this one. 5 players left.
Okay, guys.
We have the results. They're ready to go. Zeke, go on.
Listen, guys, before we get into this, we've been in the back, all right? We've been amped about this. We've been watching the games. Sundown has been screaming, being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that guy did this. I can't believe that. Here are the points to Tschinken and Stompy coming out as the #1 team. Now, keep in mind, they've already qualified.
And let's see who we're jumping in with. Oh, these guys, you know exactly who we're looking at here. We're looking at E11 Stompy.
Guys, just look in that bottom center of your screen. Look at the elimination counter already. 17 elims on Stompy and 5 on Tschinken.
To see Stompy up here with 15, and it's still going. That's a knock right there. Over 20 eliminations. That's actually nasty. And look at that. Just go ahead, take the wall, make the quick edit. No hesitation there. That's another one for him.
Oh my goodness. And this is a duo that we've seen week after week just destroy everything. He's going to get... Oh, that was his trap. So it didn't even damage him. So he's just making a fool of a lot of players right now. 20 eliminations and still 25 up, so.
Now the resurgence of the combat kind of being on the scene here. I wonder if this is going to be the trend of the day here as Stompy's just putting pressure down, showcasing why the heavy sniper has just been the favorite for so long.
And there's no escaping this. Tschinken and Stompy coming from both sides on this duo. There's nowhere they can go, and they're getting both shots on both the players at the same time.
He is on the hunt. He doesn't even wait for his teammate.
What are you guys doing? Your sides are not blocked. Stompy's going to take advantage of that and take out D2R, but look how split they are, Monster. All the way. Tschinken, he's so far away, and they're getting all the eliminations because of it. They have so many opportunities. And of course, putting on a show for us, too, because it's not stopping. Another one goes down, and another one probably here. And they're so split, Monster. Again, they just continuously are not even next to each other, but they're still playing together, even with the distance.
Yeah, and I know we were highlighting a lot of Stompy, but look, Tschinken's now in double-digit range as well, because he just pelted that player out the sky as well.
And now Tschinken on high ground. He's by himself, but he needs to find both of these players down below. If he does, that'll be an insane game. I mean, it's already ridiculous, but with the victory royale on top of it, here we go. Now boxing these players up, it looks like it's a duo against Tschinken. Can he clutch up? That's the question. Yes, maybe. Just keeping them down below. They're staying so close together, not getting any opportunities. And he does pick one up, so it's now a 1v1. The Storm's going to take him out. And he edits right in front of him. Tschinken now. All he has to do is go up on the high ground. He wins the game, but you know he wants this elimination too, starting to block him out a little bit, going up on the high ground. Is he going to be able to find it?
And he's just keeping it absolutely textbook, right? Just not even panicking, goes for that positioning, and there it is, takes out Finn. It's not every day you see a solo at the end clutch up against competitive players.
Now let's look at the standings and see where we are as we just got done with our first block. No surprise here. No more games remaining, though. To Tschinken and Stompy, they're at 107 points. They have one victory royale. Got a few more games left.
Let's take a look at the Tschinken and Stompy's match history to see what the best of the best really looks like. So obviously, the one that stands out right away, 38 elims.
That's game one.
Right here. That's game one right away. This is 48 points, so pretty hefty right away. But don't forget here, it's not like they slow down either. 15, third, 15, second. Those are some huge matches.
I'm going to use my 2 rips and just get away.
And Stompy's on the run there, looking for the elimination, but Tschinken's there to pick him up.
From range. That was a long shot, too, because he was all the way somewhere else in Fatal.
Also, you see these players that look at this. Oh, man, and he saw that one. And, you know, the names have been hilarious today, by the way. Pro iPad player, shout out to you, bud. But he saw that because the campfire smoke was going through the build.
Anybody they see, they say, hey, I have a W key. I'm going to use it.
Like an old 90s song. Don't stop, get it, get it.
And there you go. Again,
Trust me,
pinch come in.
And I mean, I showed my age, but I'm okay with that. You knew exactly what I was talking about, Ball.
Don't stop,
get it. Let's just stop right there. We can't say the rest of the lyrics.
Please.
All right, there are children watching. So, moving forward. Look at this aggression. This is insane. What is, like...
I don't know how you get away from this.
They play with reckless abandon.
Yeah, reckless abandon indeed. He just walked right into a box with a trap.
Shout out to Scissors for those gods here at Elim runs that have entertained all of us. And look at this again. So 20 eliminations now. Tschinken gets the confirmation on the Elim there against Chief. Another player trying to hold off inside of that wood box up ahead. They have the kit to just get hyper aggressive, push in when they need to.
They're not going to be able to pressure. Again, it's the same formula.
Oh my!
Every single time. Stompy goes to one side, Tschinken on the other, and there's no chance for these players to hold on to their boxes. It's literally
a playground. It's a playground. You got to do something.
I mean, how many riffs have they forced at this point? That's 4, 5 maybe?
Kathigo couldn't even, like, glide down. They had no choice. And it doesn't just happen on Saturdays.
No.
It's happening on Sundays against the best players as well.
And some people are even, like, questioning, are they even taking this serious at this point? These online open games, are they even trying? I mean, it looks like it, but to be fair, like, they do this every time.
It doesn't matter because they're going to be able to support one another. Stompy, he barely has any HP remaining. He's going to have, what, like 112 effective HP. And then you're just going to have Butters, who knows that Butters is in just a world of hurt here. And there you go, the victory royale. That was just domination for duos in the World Cup final in New York City with how well they play, how consistent they are, always in that top 10, always slaying out. And they're not just doing this in the Saturday lobbies. They're doing it in the Sunday lobbies, which are the better players, right? Statistically speaking, top 1,500 duos. But furthermore, they're going to be surrounded by their peers, players who have been competing in big competitions.
And so don't be worried. If you don't have the best shotgun in the game, it doesn't seem to matter.
I was thinking that they were going to try and phase into the flooring, but he's waiting around. He does identify the player. Stompy going on the hunt. He's down low. He knows he's going to have to push Stompy down to 4 HP, and that's the connection. 75, critical, and the victory royale for this dominating duo. Tschinken and Stompy. If this duo right here is not in your top for winning the Fortnite World Cup Finals, we're going to have to check you for some craziness.
They pounce so hard and so fast, and you have no time to react, and they just come from multiple angles just like this. Stompy from above, Tschinken on the bottom, and he already takes down 1 carries exactly. You see Tschinken switching to him right now. He actually can get right behind him, and he finds it, but does now need to make sure that Nobody is going to take advantage of the fact that Stompy is down. You can see immediately editing him down.
A lot of people going down in the lobby as well.
I think staying close by is something we're actually not really used to seeing from Stompy and Tschinken. We see them trying to take over the lobby and get as many opportunities as possible, but what is that from Stompy? Staying together, they're glued to each other, almost in another elimination. First finding it before moving out, he gets stuck in the cone, but he's got to cover himself first. Does end up going down the zone, so perfect play here from Tschinken.
You're off. There's a little bit of time
the
before
box.
that siphon comes through. There's a player in the box. It doesn't even matter. Nemi gets shut down. They're on 11 eliminations right now. They're about to hit top 10. Bala, they're playing out of their freaking minds.
Things are going to change, but the heavy Snipey coming in. Heavy Snipey.
Snipey, yeah, absolutely. Snipey coming through. Now, don't forget, they're also at 66 points. We've seen 3 duos now with that point value. And look at this. Stompy's got to chain together these eliminations. Tschinken is down, but it's okay. Stompy's been in positions like this before. He knows how to clutch these games up.
Stompy to Tschinken, Benji Fishy, and Mr. Savage don't know how to share. They're still hanging out. Had already qualified. Tschinken and Stompy not knowing how to stay off of the top.